A real quick version of what you need to come shoot steel with us at Delta. I have a longer version if you want to see some rambling, but this is going to try to be short and sweet. First off, PPE, eye and ear protection. That's non-negotiable. You, spectators, everybody has to have eyes and ears. I also strongly recommend a hat with a brim because there may be some stuff flying around in the air and you want to fill up this little gap between your forehead and your safety glasses. We want you to be safe. Also, bring some gloves so you can help us set up and tear down. Obviously, you're going to need a firearm. You could use a .22 pistol. It's a great option. You could use a revolver if you want to. You'll probably win your division. You can use a .22 rifle. It doesn't have to be a 10-22. There's all kinds of fancy AR styles. You can use a pistol caliber carbine, or the most popular, a centerfire automatic with an optic or without. I strongly recommend for your first time out, .22 is great. If you want to do a pistol, keep it simple. Striker fired, so you don't have to worry about a decocker or manual safety or anything like that. For ammo, bring more than you think you'll need. Our course of fire is generally 125 hits, so you're going to need more than that. I recommend at least 200 rounds. Our caliber restrictions were .22 long rifle and pistol caliber only, so no bottleneck, no 5.7, no magnum calibers of anything. We don't want you to damage our steel or hurt anybody. So between your strings of 5 shots, and you'll be doing 5 strings of 5, you can change your magazines, but we don't want you reloading your magazines. So if you have 10-round magazines, you want to have at least 5 with you. 6 is better. If you have big, beautiful magazines, you could maybe get away with 2 or 3. 5's a really good place to start. A holster and magazine pouches would be great, but you really don't absolutely have to have them. You do need a case of some sort, because we don't want you, even though your gun's unloaded, we don't want you walking around with a gun in your hand. But you can bring it to the line in the case when it's your turn to shoot, uncase it under directions of the RO, and even with a pistol, you can shoot from low ready where you don't need a holster. You do need to come with some familiarity with your firearm, however. I would love for this to be your first competition, but it should not be your first time shooting it. The rule of thumb I use is paper plate. If you can hit it consistently at 10 yards, your skills are good enough to come play with us. And notice I don't have a Sharpied bullseye on here. If you're shooting steel, a hit there is just as good as a hit there or there or there. But you need to be able to hit this fairly consistently at 10 yards. Get yourself to that level, come out, have a good time with us.